So, Arsenal, DOS, FC Bayern München, DOS, the worst Bayern München team in 12 years, guys. First time they've not won anything for 12 years. Well, they can still win this. Self-harm settings, guys. We took the lead. Great start to the game after a little nervy 3 minutes. We dominated that first 20. And then the two best centre-backs in the league this season, arguably in Europe, decided to be bozos. And then after that, we never really recovered until my baller came on, equalised. Big up Jesus for the assist. Odegaard actually turned up in a big game. Who knew? Yeah, the biggest game of his career, and he actually played really well. But again, star boy diving at the end, should have stayed on his feet. We'll get into that when we come to his ratings and so on and so forth with a little analysis. Make sure you sub to Jez, Arsenal history and more. Make sure you sub to Matty. Big up for giving up your time, brother. I know you're working as well. You're still doing mad editing. I know it's daytime where you are. Man, see the eclipse as well, bro. Yeah, so big up the solar eclipse. And yeah, Southern Guna. If you don't like the ratings, cry. We do not give a shit. It weren't a penalty. I don't care what anyone tells you. The GOAT has spoken. He said no pen. The twerker, righty, tweeted, not a pen, guys. Our two greatest goal scorers have said no pen. Yeah, and they did the dark arts of the game. Yeah, so F all your narratives. Don't like the ratings, cry. Jez, anyone who ain't checked out your fan cam, do so. Sub to your channel, Arsenal History and More. Give us your breakdown of how that went tonight, Jez.
Well, we wrong time of the year, Lee. We was Santa Claus. Gifted it. You know, under a little bit of pressure for the first 5, 7, 10 minutes. And then we showed a bit of dominance. Lovely goal from Saka. And sat back a little bit. And then we opportunities. But then Gabriel, Kivois, I don't know what Kivois was doing, Lee. I really don't. What was he doing? Gabriel tried to recover it. Mate, just bin that ball up into row double Z. You know, that's a big stadium you're playing in, man. You know, you're not going to lose the ball. Just boot it. You try to do a little deft back heel. You let Bayern Munich come through. Gifted Gnabry. Wow. What are you doing? Shocking.
I'm glad he celebrated, by the way. Yeah, I don't like it when players come back to their old stomping ground and don't celebrate. I'm so glad he celebrated.
Fair play to him. You know, what were we doing? I don't know. I've no idea what was going on there. It was absolutely shocking. Don't know what Jorginho was doing at that point in the game either. It was an embarrassment. And then we did it again with that shocking stupidity penalty. But we'll get into that one. Embarrassment, man. We had that all in our hands. We were there. You know, a pretty poor, I'll have to say it, a pretty poor bloody Bayern Munich team, and we threw it in the bin. Mr. Arteta, I have to say, fella, you got it totally wrong tonight.
Yeah, subs were mad. We'll get into them in a bit. Matty, Southern Guna, give us your breakdown, man.
Missed opportunity, man. 2 shots on goal from them, 2 goals, almost third. I mean, that's just the difference when you play these teams. You just know there's no room for error when you play these teams like Bayern Munich. When you in this late in the competition, it doesn't take much to put you away. And we missed our opportunities tonight, and we gave up some foolish opportunities, and we paid the price. And it's going to be a heavy task. As Righty said, we got work to do if we're going over there to the Allianz. That's one of those institutions of football that we're going to, and so they're going to have to bounce back this weekend and come back with something much better than what they showed up with tonight, man. If they want to progress on, it's going to take a Herculean effort next week.
Absolute facts. Like we said, if you don't like the ratings, cry. Just leave your ratings down below. We're back on Sunday for good evening. He's going to have a little saying for us, and we've just made that game a lot harder than it probably should have been. Because if we'd actually dealt with this lot tonight like we should have done and could have done, then yeah, the Aston Villa game, we would have been buzzing. Instead, we've now got one eye on Bayern away. So yeah, this could be the implosion that most people expect. Hopefully, it won't be. Anyway, let's go David Raya, Jez. I don't know what the fuck he was doing for the first goal.
Oh.
Mate, and even the Gabriel penalty, he passed it to him. We're not going to blame him for that. He passed, but mate, no communication whatsoever from what we're seeing. Maybe there was, but what did you make of him tonight?
Worst performance of the season for me. Sorry. Worst performance of the season. I've had a lot of confidence in the guy. Why the hell was he that far out of goal? Why? No need to be there, right? Obviously caused panic between Gabriel, Kivior, who's gone God knows where. Saliba didn't know what was going on. Sorry, Mr. Raya, tonight you're getting a bloody 4 because you were shocking tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. He basically said to Harry Kane, put it there, mate, because I'm going to dive over there before you even get to the ball. Anyway, let's go to Benjamin White, Matty. Set up Saka's goal. First half, decent. Second half, not so bad, but not so great.
Ben White, man, I wish he would have scored. It was there for him. He's got to take that chance. But, you know, he was part of the best of a bad bunch tonight, so I'm gonna give him a 7.
Yeah, if he goes 2-0 up, oh my days. Yeah, any attacking player in that position, oh my days, Ben White. Listen, he's been playing well, but bro, you've got to score. And he'll probably have a sleepless night tonight, knowing Zinchenko's doing the thing with the. No, we won't go there. Let's go to the other side. Kivior, Jess, hooked at halftime, absolutely cooked. Got the ball from Gabriel that went straight past him for the first goal. And for the second goal, Leroy Sané absolutely chefed him up, bro.
Mate, I wanted Tomiyasu to start. I said it before the start of the game. When I was watching the game, I said, I want Tomiyasu. This is the point for Tomiyasu. No disrespect to Kivior. He's done very well, but not in this particular game. Shocking performance tonight, 4.
Let's go to Gabriel Magalhaes. Wow, the only pass he miscompleted in the first half was the pass to Kivior that resulted in the first goal. Yeah. The second goal for the penalty decision. He did a baby giraffe, but he had to pull out of that, and then Saliba just clarted him. What did you make of him overall?
Oh man, it was a horror show for Gabriel tonight. The Bozo gene he took that before the game tonight because it was on full display tonight. Lee, I'm gonna have to give him a 4, man. I was very, very shocked considering how well he's played. And you know, for those not privy to it, me and Lee had a discussion last night, and I told him, I was like, yeah, how good he had been, and then he comes right out there today and embarrasses everything I said about him last night. So
bro, nearly 2.5, 3 hours on the phone. We were gassing up this defense. We were gassing up how we could win, but we're also humble with it.
Yeah,
is what it is. Let's go to William Saliba. Jez gave away the penalty. Yeah, he looked a bit shaky. I can't lie. He looked extremely nervous tonight from the get-go, without them really creating anything in the first 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, and then we got control of the game. But mate, what is he doing? Yeah, if he leaves that to roll, Ben White probably scoops that up and cleans it out. And if he don't, David Raya's on his bike anyway, and he'll probably pick it up. What's he doing, man?
I just think he looked a little bit out of sorts tonight. I think he was a little bit shaken maybe by what was happening with Gabriel and Kivior, and that unnerved him, which I'm surprised about, to be fair, with his experience. Maybe nervous about playing against a team of this quality. Yeah, he was poor tonight, man. I'll give him a 5.
Let's go into midfield. Let's go with Declan Rice. First goal. Yeah. Well, you don't want to see Goretzka, bruv. Okay, cool. I thought he got better the longer the game went, but he weren't great tonight. He weren't great at all. Yeah, and what did you make of him, Matty?
I mean, it was a decent performance. I mean, he played a part in Trossard's goal. It wasn't his best game, wasn't his worst. I'd say I'd probably give him a 6.5, 7, somewhere along that line. Could have been better. But
Yeah.
you know, when you playing Bayern Munich, I think what people have to realize is that when you play Bayern Munich, any imperfection in your game is going to be magnified. So
Yeah.
that's what we saw a lot of that tonight.
Yeah, facts. Let's go to Jorginho. He actually got a touch on the ball when Sane slalomed around our whole team, which then Gabriel pulled out of, and then Saliba clarted him on. Other than that, Jez, it was a far cry from what he was doing at the weekend against Brighton, wasn't it?
Shocking. Not what I was expecting. I honestly thought when Arteta put him in there, I thought, well, yeah, he's putting him in there for his Champions League experience. But against Brighton, I think his legs are a little bit gone now, and his tracking back ability is not there. Wasn't overly impressed at all, which is a shame because he has shown some ability recently. But yeah, not good enough, man. 5.
Let's go to our captain, Matty. Didn't get on the score sheet. Probably should have squared 1 to 29. But I was calling for it. We were calling for it as a fan base. Man up, bruv. This is your biggest game ever in your career. And he didn't go hiding tonight, did he?
No.
Nah. It was man of the match for me. One of his best performances in a Arsenal kit. You couldn't ask for it in a more dire situation. If he can play like this against Bayern Munich, then I expect him to be like this pretty much for the rest of the season because he played probably the best he could play tonight. Yeah. And he was all over the place. He was working hard. He really put in a shift tonight. And it was good to see that he took it serious. I just wish that some of our other players would have had the same mindset.
Yeah, man. Listen, if they were all on the same page as him tonight, we battered him. Let's be real. Yeah,
7.5.
He was very good tonight. I can't lie. Yeah, I was very impressed with him tonight.
That's between 7 and 8, so you could take either one of them. But I mean, he did really well tonight. I was glad. I was proud of it.
And we've been on his case from day one.
Oh yeah.
He turned up today.
Give him a 9.
Gave him a 9. Fair play. Fair play. Let's go to Jez. Let's go to Star Boy. Scored. What a goal. Yeah, what a goal. The waiter pass. 29 got the ball back. Ben White, waiter pass perfecto. Yeah, didn't have to check his stride. He used Eric Dyer as a shield. Yeah, and bang, what a goal. Got Alphonso Davies booked. We're like, yo, just keep getting the ball to him. He'll cook him. And then disappeared until stoppage time and then dived. To the point where our 2 all-time top scorers have said it's never a pen, despite our mutant fan base, not all of them, because they're not all mutants, but a large percentage of the mutants are crying about robbery, Jez. What did you make of him overall? Oh, he did the limp off in the 95th as well.
Yeah, let's put it right now. Let's put it to bed. That was never a penalty, right? Yeah, I was a referee for many, many years. No way that's a penalty. He stuck his leg out to catch the leg. Yeah, you don't run while your legs are like chicken legs, right? You actually run in a straight line. He was looking for that. If he'd stayed up and positive, he might have scored there. He actually tried to clip, right, to get the penalty. That referee's not stupid. That referee's been around the pound and he knows what he's looking at. Stupid move by Saka. Ridiculous. Great goal. I'll give him that one. But it was so predictable. I was watching, 90%. Right, stat. I'm not into stats. You guys know that. I'm not in stats, right? 90% of the play in the first half was down the right wing. Down the right wing to Saka. And what did he do with it? What did he do? He scored a great goal. Brilliant goal.
Yep.
Curled it beautifully. around Eric Dyer. Knew what was unsighted. Beautiful, right? What else did he do? Not a lot. Running around, falling over, looking for this, getting bodies, because it's the same predictable bloody play in the Premier League. Sorry, when it comes to the Champions League, you've got to mix it up, right? I called it. I bloody called it. I said before the start of the game, this will be the setup, and we got caught out. And I am very angry about it. I'm very disappointed. Sorry, Saka. Great goal. And the fact you scored a great goal, I'll give you a 6. That's all you deserve. Not good enough.
Mate, look at the difference when they
And your
attacked
corners
us.
was shit. And your corners, mate, was shit.
Look at the difference when they attacked us. 1-2, bang, they're clean through. Yeah, 1-2, bang, they're clean through every time.
Yep.
Look at us. We slow it down. We're skipping up the pitch. We're taking 2 minutes. Whatever, man. Let's go outside. Go on. No, go on, mate.
It took 4 passes, and they had a goal off the post. We get the ball back in transition, and it took 15. We made 15 passes and lost the ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Facts. Too many touches. Yeah. Overcomplicating. Look, there was one where Jesus, we'll come to him in a bit. Yeah. Jesus was in the box, mate. We were on the watch along. Yeah. And I think it ended up with a blocked shot on the edge of the box from Rice or Odegaard or someone. But it was like, bro, why don't you just square that across the box?
Yeah.
But you don't need a touch. The touch is the crop. Anyway, let's go Martinelli while I go for a piss real quick. After that, we'll go 29. If I'm not back by then, I should be. Then we'll go to Trossard.
Well, you know, we've been calling for Martinelli to start the last week.
Yeah.
We've been hyping him up. He can do a job. He can get it done. His pace is gonna get it. And he struggled down that left side. And he struggled.
Did he get the service, man? He got no service, did he?
Yeah, when you don't have any service and then you're trying to do on your own and they locking you down, it's just gonna be a long day. Me personally, I wish he would have been playing a couple of the last few games starting out so he'd at least have a little bit up under him. But unfortunately, he just couldn't get it going today like he normally would. For me, Jez, I'm gonna have to give him a 6, man.
Yeah,
And that's being generous. And that's being very generous.
I gave him a 5.
Yeah, I was good. I was leaning more towards 5.5, but I'm gonna give him a 6, man. But he's gonna have to tighten it up, man. He's gonna have to tighten it up.
To the ball, did he? I mean, yeah, he can't rely. Yeah, I mean, you know, he didn't get great service from Jorginho, and in fair play, he didn't get any great service from Kivwar because Kivwar was crap, and he didn't get great service from Rice. But I have to agree with you. You know, sometimes I remember reading once in Henri's book. Sometimes you have to go looking for the ball.
Facts. Yep.
And he didn't. He doesn't do that. But I agree with what you're saying, mate. I mean, but as if you want to like really get into the game, and it's not working for you, then you have to go and look for the ball. Yeah. And yeah,
that's why I never slagged off Aaron Ramsey. Yeah,
he always wanted the ball.
Aaron Ramsey always wanted the ball, no matter how shit he was playing. Yeah, always wanted the ball. Yeah, he might do dumb shit. Yeah, but then he might do magic shit like cup finals. Yeah, but he always wants the ball. Anyone who wants the ball all the time, and Martinelli does show for the ball, but we don't pop it off to him enough. So say, yo, yeah, I've been here 4 years, bruv. Yeah, I'm taking the ball. Drop back into the left back. Say, yo, Kivior, roast Kim. He's not vocal, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not vocal. I see Declan Rice pointing and doing all this Flamini settings and all that. Yeah. I don't see Odegaard doing that. Odegaard tonight led by example for me. Yeah. But I see other people calling each other out. Martinelli's a mute. Yeah. Saka's a mute. Yeah. They just go into their shell and they just shrivel. Yeah, you know, Martinelli, yeah, there was that chance where it looked like it was well out of play. And we were like, right, kept it in. Yeah, and then guess what? He fucking run it out of play. How many times do you see a fucking winger in this league, Yeah, run the ball straight out of play for a goal kick. It's embarrassing, bro. I like Martinelli. He was shocking tonight.
Do you know who Martinelli reminds me of? Right? He runs with his head down. Right? He doesn't look sometimes. Do you remember a player called Franny Jeffers? Very similar. Very talented.
Box.
Yeah. Do you remember him?
Mm-hmm.
He run all day long. He run all day long. But he was head down, run into trouble. Martinelli today, right, was phased out of that game. As soon as he got the ball, two on him.
Like Kimmich done him like a kipper, bro. And that's what happens when you got a world-class player, that can play in midfield and out of position at right back. Lock off. Let's go to 29. He got hooked. He was involved in the first goal, won the ball back, then laid it off to Ben White. Made some good runs, was wide open when Odegaard should have passed it to him and he could have whippage top bins. Other than that, he weren't really involved in the game, but he made some great off-the-ball runs today. And same against Man City and so on and so forth. What did you make of him?
I was a bit disappointed with him today. I thought I was going to see a lot out of him. Yeah, just didn't get in the game to me. He looked, I don't know. It's almost like he didn't know what he was doing against Bayern Munich, against a level team, which I was surprised about, being the fact that he's played in the Bundesliga and he might have known a little bit more about these players. Yeah, shocking performance to me. I'm sorry. No, yeah, you get a 5. Very disappointed tonight.
Matty, let's go to our first substitution of the game. We're sat there going, yo, we need to step up. Who's going to step up second half?
Right.
And I was a few seconds ahead of you, and I was like, yo,
yeah,
the Ukrainian Bart Simpson's coming on, bruv.
This guy's a polarizing, either you hate him or you love him. And I'm here to tell you, boy, he is absolute rubbish, man. He is absolute rubbish. Well, why you say that, man? Well, he kicks 2 balls out of play. Two 15, 20-yard passes out of play. He gets the ball. Lee, he picks the ball up in midfield. He tries to dribble 3 players, loses the ball. We've got to go back on it. We got to go back to
right CM.
Yeah,
he's playing left back.
He's playing center mid. He loses the ball. 3 players. He gets the ball again. Does it again. Gets it again. Does it again. Looks around. Player spins him. He's looking forward. The player's right behind him. Hadn't even turned around and looked. I said this on my fan cam. I'm gonna say it again. If we do not win anything and it comes to critical mistakes, he's going to be the reason why. Because he is a liability. He's a liability. He's this year's Rob Holding. He's Rob Holding this year. Everything that we feared whenever we saw Rob Holding or we saw some of the other players come in, that's him. He's that player this year. This was a game of high magnitude. And he's out there making these same mistakes we've seen him make the last couple of weeks. I'm sorry. For me, it's time for him to go. I'm giving him a 3. He gets my harshest rating tonight. 3. I mean, he had nearly cost us the game.
He was shit, wasn't he? Wasn't he?
He's always shit. But listen, can we blame him? Yeah, he's a very good footballer in terms of his short game passing. But he's not a left back. And this manager is telling him to do what he's doing.
He's part of it too.
At this point, it's on the manager. It's not on him.
Hey, Lee.
He's only doing what he's told to do.
I'm going to dock off points for the manager putting him out there. So don't worry. He's going to get a dose. It's 3 points automatic off for him picking him.
Yeah, -3 real quick. Let's go to my baller. He came on second half. Yeah, my baller. Trossardinho, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. My baller got us back in the tie and we're hanging by a thread. So well done to Trossard. Weren't great, I can't lie. And listen, people know I think he's our best player. Technically, most gifted player for me, but he weren't great. But he got the goal, and guess what? He didn't take a touch. He just slapped it. Oh look, you take a shot. You don't need a billion touches. Bang, goal.
Yeah,
What do you make of him, Jez?
Fact, absolute facts. That's what I like about him. Maybe he's not a starting player. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Arteta's seen that. I don't know. But yeah, he got us back in the game. You know, otherwise we'd be walking over to Munich and we're thinking, oh, we're 2-1 down. Oh, here we go. You know, there we go. Good. But fair play to the fella. Yeah, he didn't rip up any trees, but he got us the goal. I'll give him a 6.
Let's go to Gabriel Jesus, Matty. Set up the goal. We were sitting there thinking, wow, what's he going to do here? 2 minutes touches, 2 minutes touches, 2 minutes touches. Thank God he see Trossard.
Yeah, man. I mean, in that instance, you didn't know what you were going, what Jesus was going to do. Was he going to try to take on 10 players, or was he going to just, and he had this presence in the mind to look up to his left. It made the simple and easy pass. And we were able to tie that game up. I mean, Jesus had a decent game, but it was nothing, And I just, for me, y'all, I think this is what was irking me the most about this game today is that I don't see players that can completely, totally influence a game. And he's supposed to be one of them. He's supposed to be a player that when we brought him here, he was billed as the player that can come in and do something. I've said this and I time and time again, I'll say it again. We were on Havertz's back for 65 million, but we paid 50 to 45 to 50 million for this one.
Yep.
And when it counts, we still can't get anything on. He set up the goal, but where's his goals? Where's his goals at? Where is he? He's played in what, 3 games here?
Bro, my man was jumping up and down on the ball in the box. Yeah, running into traffic. Then had to lay it off. Yeah, then it was a block shot, and then they're on the counter, and it was just like, bruv, whip the ball across the box. Yeah, just whip it. Like, he's so frustrated. He's been shit for a whole calendar year. Yeah, from this time last year when he first came back from his knee surgery, he has been dog shit, bro. Yeah, he scored maybe 10 goals in that time. Now, I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, 29, who we have cussed and ripped to pieces. I know, Jez, you've been up and down like a roller coaster with 29.
Jez, I ain't gonna let you do that to Jez because Jez.
No, Jez.
Jez said, I'm just messing with you. Jez said, there's a player there. Now, everybody who I'm gonna stand up. Jez said, there's a player there. So Jez is rolling.
29. You said there's a player there. I need to find that clip when you first said it.
Jez
but then the emotion kicks in when he's played shit and he's missing chances. The emotion kicks in as a fan, yeah, and you're like, oh no, I'll take it back. And then it's like, yo, actually, he's doing all right. There's a player there. I need to find that original clip.
Yeah,
I'll do that. When we end the season, I've got maybe 2 weeks before the Euros.
Oh, mate, I'll get actual abuse for that. Fucking hell. Shit.
6.5. 6.5.
Last but by no means least, is it even worth rating this guy? Yeah, maybe check his passport. He's probably not fucking 31. He's probably 51. He came off the bench. He weren't even listening to the manager when he was tucking his shirt into his shorts. And he instantly got booked real quick because he knew the liability Zinchenko was out of position. So he had to tug the shirt. Thomas Partey, Jez.
Yeah, mate, I'm sorry. I don't think it's worth rating it. You know, coming on at that time of the game. Why?
Should have come on 20 minutes earlier.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I'd have said that. I'm not going to rate him, mate. It's not fair. He didn't have the opportunity to get into the game enough for my liking. So yeah, I'm not going to rate him, man.
Fair enough. Listen, if you don't like the ratings, cry. We do not care. Io di Montante. Big up to everyone who does actually care and will leave their ratings down below without crying. We're back on Sunday for the Good Evening Derby, the Unai Emery Derby, back again. Callum Chambers derby back again. Let's not forget Callum Chambers plays for them. Yeah, man. It's crazy. But listen, you know how this works. So we're going to do a 3-2-1, and then we're going to rate the manager. Before we do that, sub to Jez, Arsenal history and more. Sub to Matty, Southern Guna. And yeah, man. 3, 2, 1.
6.
8.
6.5.
Oh,
No.
Lee Gunner's being positive.
Got it wrong tonight, mate. Got it totally wrong.
Oh, you never got the memo, lads.
Lee, I told you I docked them 3 points for putting Zinchenko on in that situation. So that started from there was already at 7. So you know, based on.
Now go on, Jez. You go first.
I think it just shows that we're not on an agenda because we actually have our own honest opinions. So those people out there that say, "Oh, you're all together," blah blah. No, actually, we all have our own mentality. Fact. Yeah, sorry, mate, Arteta, you got that totally wrong tonight. And you've caused us a major issue now. We've now got to go to the Allianz 2-2. Away goals don't count ever anymore. So we've got to turn up, and you've got to get it right, fella. Because if you want to actually achieve the Champions League and get through this, after the game, 3-3, Man City, Real Madrid, right? Different levels, man. This was a very poor Bayern Munich team, and you couldn't get it over the line. I blame you. Sorry, your tactics were wrong tonight. Selection, wrong.
See, I gave him an 8 because I was happy with the 11. Yeah, and then 2 cock-ups. People say, oh, you can't legislate for defensive errors. Most goals, 99.9% of goals that are conceded are fucking somebody fucking up somewhere.
Substitutions wrongly.
But that's why I gave him an 8, because he brought Zinchenko on at half time. Yeah. And then at that point, it's like, you should have brought Party on a little bit earlier. So he's docked straight away for bringing Zinchenko on. Yeah. And he's docked for bringing Party on way too late. But I thought I was super happy with the starting 11. Yeah, no Jesus, no Zinchenko. Yeah. I was like, oh, we started well. We started great. First couple of minutes was like, whoa, we're in a game here. Flipping out. They're all over the place. But then they calmed themselves down, got the goal. Ben White should have scored. Martinelli nearly scored before the first goal. Yeah. And then 2 cock-ups. And people are saying you can't legislate for errors. Well, you have to. Yeah, you have to. Every goal that is scored is someone's fuck up. Yeah, they've not tracked their man. Even a world-class screamer that Foden scored and Vardiel scored and Valverde scored tonight in the Madrid game. All of them goals could have been stopped. Somebody pressed their man a bit quicker. Somebody stopped that ball going to him quicker. Every goal is a defensive cock-up. Yeah, but for me, yeah, his subs were a bit dodge. I can't lie. Trossard, fair play, came on and scored the goal. But Zinchenko, I don't want to see that guy in an Arsenal shirt ever again. Yeah, that guy is fucking awful, mate. Awful. And that's on him.
Yeah, he's a liability, man. And when you see those comedy of goals that we gave up tonight, that's I can't stress enough to people. When you play these teams like Bayern, you have to be locked in. You have to be locked in. Everything has to be right to the T. When in doubt, kick it out. Don't play with it. Communication. You brought that up earlier. Communication. One of the things that irks me you brought that up is that you don't see players telling players. Martinelli gets the ball. Hey man, you need to be overlapping. He needs to be direct and telling him to overlap. Well, why you say that, Matt? Because then the defensive player has to make a decision. Because you're going to
accountability.
Yeah. It's the best ability. It's the best ability. And
how many players in our team? Go on, I'll let you go. Yeah. Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No, it's okay. I'm going to say what I'm saying is that we have got to grow up. I know people are saying, "Oh well, man, it's the process is banged. We here now. We're in the Champions League. It's time to grow up. It's time for us to. I want to beat these teams, man, because I feel like I'm working the water.
That's what it's about. It's show your kahunas, grow some balls, man. Because sorry to interrupt you, but at the end of the day,
I was just gonna say
long. Go on, sorry.
No, it's okay, brother. I just feel like, for me, and I don't know how y'all feel, I felt like I saw enough of this on the Wenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Yeah, for y'all young cats that ain't never seen it before, this is the same crap that I used to see up on the Wenger. And I thought we was past that. It's time to grow up, man. I want to be successful. I'm tired of Man City. I'm tired of watching Real Madrid. I'm tired of watching the same old team every May. I'm sick of it. We're here. The complaint last year for the last 2 or 3 years is we've got to get in the Champions League. We got to get in the Champions League. We got to get in the Champions League. For what? Are we going to win it, or we just want to feel good?
Yep. Rinse and repeat. And do you know what's crazy? Yeah. Right. My fan cam title was "We Are a Catfish." We're a catfish. You see the girl on Instagram, you go, "Oh yeah, she's super pretty," but she's got the camera angles like this. She's got her legs crossed. She's twisted her waist. Yeah, and she's got a camera angle up high. She looks pretty, but she's caked in makeup. The lashes, the lips, the hair. Yeah. Now you go to the bar and you meet the bird, bruv. She's a fat heifer, bruv. Yeah. That is Arsenal Football Club. We look great on paper. The reality is we're a fat heifer. When the shit hits the fan, we fold. This is the history of the Arsenal. Yeah, let's be real, yeah. We're still in the tie. We are still in the tie. It's better than a 5-1, of course, yeah. Right? But at the same time, yeah, Kiviora weren't disappointed that he was starting. Why? Because in the Premier League, he's looked decent when he's played. Apart from Luton, where he should have got a straight red and never even got booked. Other than that, he's looked good. But now he's up against Leroy Sané, bro. yeah. These man have not experienced anyone like Harry Kane all season, bro. Erling Haaland's fucking dog shit. Yeah. Ivan Toney was suspended.
Lee, it also goes to show you how low, how the quality of the Premier League versus over there. It just goes to show you the quality, the difference.
But they're all Farmers Leagues, Matt. They're all Farmers Leagues. How's the Farmers League scored 3 against City tonight? Yeah? How? And if you look at the City goals, Bernardo Silva scores a 35-yard free kick where they're all expecting a cross and he just pams it in. And the other 2 City goals were screamers. Yeah? Screamers. How have the Farmers League managed to score 3 past Man City? Why have they gone toe-to-toe? They're Farmers League. Yeah? Farmers League. How have this shit team scored twice against us? They conceded twice against Hayden. I don't even know the fucking name. Yeah, yeah. Come on. They conceded 2 against Darmstadt, who are bottom of the fucking table and relegated. Yeah, go on, Jez.
Mate of mine was there tonight, same age as me. Gone since a boy, and he sent me a little video. Right, he's in the West Stand, right, and he said, I'm just going to show you this video, man. It's going around like this. He said, how old do you reckon the average age of these people are? And I went, 22, 24. He went, you're about fucking right. I'm sat amongst, he said, a load of people here, right, 24, 25, and they're giving it all the large. They've never seen this club win a title. Never seen them. And he said, I'm going to tell you another video. This is like 45 minutes later. My mate Jono was over in where, not far from where Kenny sits. And he's going 2-2. 2-2 at the Emirates. And all these fucking wankers are walking out.
Mate, what did I say to you on the fucking watch along, mate? I was like, where are they all leaving? Why are they all leaving?
Yep.
This is the biggest game that we've had.
Fucking game.
This is the first quarter final in 14 years. They're all fucking off. Yeah, where are they all going? They're the same wankers that sit there and cuss us. Yeah, you're negative, you're toxic. Why are you rushing off home, mate? What, you want to beat the traffic to get on the tube early? Fucking turn it in, bro. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of these people.
Finsbury fucking Park railway station is like 200 yards away.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So don't give me the bollocks about you've got trouble getting a train or a tube.
Yeah. Arsenal tube station's right outside.
Yeah. So don't give me that bollocks. My mate Jono's going, look at this shit. Look at this. They're all walking out.
And Jez, this is after there was such a big hoopla about Bayern can't have any fans in the stadium.
This is after our fans, the same fans that are all walking out the ground tonight, majority of them, not all. Yeah, I don't want to categorize all of them, but most of them fans that walked out that ground tonight have been sitting, talking the hardest. Yeah, big up Gigs, not Ryan. Yeah, big up Gigs. Yeah, right, talking the hardest. Yeah, about we're gonna pam them 3-0. They're shit. They're this. The only channel that I've seen, maybe I've missed it. Yeah, the only people that were saying, I've got this video on here. Yeah. It says Bayern need to be respected, right? And I've had this saved on here, and I was going to drop this morning. Yeah, but then I realized, shit, I'm live with rants. Yeah, so I was like, if I drop that and then do rants, pause, and then do all the rest of the shows, that ain't, yeah, that was from a podcast we did. Yeah, the podcast, the Real Talk podcast in fucking international break. Yeah, after we fucking, who did we beat before international break? Can't remember. Yeah, maybe it was the draw with City. Yeah, it was the draw with City. That clip is sat there. It's a 15-minute clip, and I was going to drop that. Bayern need to be respected. Yeah, we're the only ones that have said this. But now, what happens in English football? Yeah, English football supported clubs. Yeah, is but VAR's a disgrace. There's no fucking accountability. Saka dropped a stinker after the goal, and then he dived. Martinelli was shit. Declan Rice was average. Yeah, Jorginho was fucking bang average. Ben White was good in the first half, average in the second. Cool, we got a good rating. The centre-backs, the two centre-backs that we've all given props to, and one of them that we've said is the bozo has been our best for 18 months, and we've all said that. He caused panic. Kivior has been part. Yeah, we were all saying drop Zinchenko, put Kivior or Tommy in. Yeah, cool. Now on hindsight, we go, fucking Tommy could have done better. Yeah, but we'll never know, will we? Yeah, maybe Kivior was more mobile than Tommy. I don't know. Yeah, the fact and reality is, we're sitting there going, yo, these fucking players are not as good as we all think they are. But we know this, which is why we get hate. But the easiest get out of jail card is Arsenal were robbed.
Yeah,
we fucked up.
Your game, what you talked about there, it was the Brentford game. That clip you're talking about is Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford. You're right. Yeah, I think it was Brentford. But how about Arsenal?
I've got to bounce.
No, we're going to wrap this up anyway. Just shout your thing out, man. What you got coming up, bro? Always love, man.
Arsenal history tour. Tomorrow night, doing a weekly chat with Kenny Ken. Matty's joining me. If you're about Lee, you're more than welcome. But I know you're a very, very busy man.
No. What day is it? Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll jump on. I'm doing the PSG Barca game. See how I can jump on.
Yeah, 6 o'clock. Only doing from an hour max. So tomorrow night, we're going to chat about everything, and we're going to chat about the game at the weekend. And Lee, as always, Matty, it's a pleasure as always.
See you, brother.
And the thing is, on here, people, we don't talk bollocks. We talk the real facts. You know, people hate me. They hate, everybody. But the fact is, we know what we're talking about. We're the real ones. We're the real Arsenal. Yeah. Hence what it says in my chat, the real Arsenal chat. We have the real people, Matt, Lee, Kenny, all them people. We're the real ones. So if you don't like it,
swivel. Matty, always love, man. I know you're editing mad photos as well. Mad busy. Big up for giving your time up as well, man, whilst working. What you got coming up? Southern Gooner. If I can get both links in the title, I will. Hopefully I can, because I'll make the title short. If not, they're in the description. What you got coming up, bro?
As Jay stated, I'll be on with him and Kenny tomorrow, and yourself. We'll be talking the good stuff, and then of course we're back at it on Sunday, man. Looking for a win. Every Premier League game is a cup final from here out, so we need a win. 3 points. We saw what happened to Liverpool. We don't want to be Liverpool. Don't let them back in the door.
No.
Facts, absolute facts. Listen, sub to the channel. Big up for 96k tonight. I'm not quite sure why so many people are watching and subbing when we're literally still undefeated, apart from Liverpool and Porto this season, calendar year. But there we go. Is what it is. I'm back again tomorrow on Lee Reacts. Come on. Lee Reacts PSG versus Barca. We will be there, guys. I'm on with Jez, obviously. And yeah, man, check out all the fan cams. If you don't like the ratings, cry. Don't like the manager rating, cry. I couldn't give two shits. Io di mutante. Yeah. Get in the bin. Yeah. Betty a la mia de io de puta para siempre. Io de polla, ilipolla. Yeah. Coño. We're out. Adios, amigo. Yeah. And I swear down there, we win nothing this season. Atete fuera.